Hi guys, welcome to another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing my Star Wars The Black Series Kylo Ren's Force FX lightsaber. Anyway, here it is in the package. Disney and Hasbro over there. Got some various things here in different languages. It just says adult collectible and whatnot. Some battery information, and this is quite weird actually, I find. They advertise Duracell when it doesn't even come with batteries. Well, oh well. And here you just got Kylo Ren Force FX lightsaber, the Black Series, the saber itself. There's Kylo, and yeah, it looks pretty cool for the most part. If you're wondering why the box is actually in such shoddy shape, well, that is because it came wrapped in like one of those plastic postage bag things. I'm not very happy about that. I'd rather it came in like a nice big box. Although that being said, I'm not sure if all this damage was already done to the box. But on the plus side, I did get it for a steal of a price. £88 from Amazon. The price on it has gone up now to 107. Even at 107 it's still cheap. If you want one, I'd recommend you buy it. But £88, I'm not complaining. Oh, and you've also got that like different language that you see in Star Wars films. I don't know what it is. And you got number 4 just there, as this is the 4th in the line. I believe the first was Yoda, second was either Luke's or Darth Vader's, and the third was once again either Luke's or Darth Vader's. I'm not sure what the order was. And then it was this one for number 4. And on the side you've just got some barcodes and whatnots. Same deal there, number 4. Flipping it over. Okay, you've got the display stand. Same basic stuff that we've already seen. Oh, we've got this here. Different languages. 3 blades, lighting effects and whatnot. The stand and the different ways you can put it in and whatnot. So yeah, that's cool. Flipping it over. Right. I've already opened this, but you know, I figure I'll just put it back in the package just so you get an idea of what it's like when you open it. I'm not very happy about that. I mean, massive chunk with no protection. I mean, come on, how much does this foam actually cost? I mean, just don't cheap out. I mean, fair enough, it's a really big saber, but yeah. I'll just show you. Like, you get instructions, you know, for your battery installation and whatnot. You get these 2 sheets here. I think this is to make sure it complies with stuff, like, you know, it won't the sheets. I think they make sure that it can like accept frequencies it's not meant to, and that it won't interfere with other frequencies and whatnot. You know, all that fun stuff. Although I've never had it turn off or anything. And here, oops. Let's take that out of there. Got the display stand. I don't like it. More on that later. And here we have the saber. I've already cut it out and everything, but you know, I'll just move all the foam and whatnot. Right. This is heavy, by the way, if anyone's interested. Quite heavy. Okay. Hang on. Just occurred to me I can just... Oops. Just ignore that, it's alright, it landed on the settee. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll just quickly pause the video and then I will have everything set up. Okay then, so here we have the saber. It looks very nice for the most part. I do have my complaints, especially when you consider what this is considered to be. It's meant to be like a high-end replica. Now, I understand that the hilt isn't going to be the exact proportions. They need to cram all the electronics in, so I'm not too upset about that. Just to give you an example, it does bother me on sabers like Luke Skywalker or Obi-Wan's, you know, Luke's second one I should say, where the gold bit near the top where it's meant to get really skinny and whatnot, it's like incredibly fat. On the Force FX ones, that really does bug me. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna get any of those 2. But I tell you what, I do want to get the Obi-Wan lightsaber from like episode 1 and 2. I really like that design. I had a toy of it when I was a kid. It was my very first lightsaber, and I just really loved the design of that one. I think it looks very nice, especially the pommel on that. So yeah, if they release one of them in this line, I'm definitely going to be picking it up. But here we have the saber in question. Once again, perfectly fine. It only landed on the sofa. You've got a wire here, which is made of like a rubber. I'm not sure if you can see. It actually has a little bit of give. And you've got like, what would you call this? I'm just going to say scuff marks all over. Yep. It's got very nice paint detail as well, especially here. You know, in that area where the wire connects. It's got like a lovely black brushed with like silvery brown. Scratches all over, as you know. It is a pretty, you know, thrown together lightsaber. I don't think he knows how to in the films yet. Here you got the pommel with some like holes in there, and this thing that you see here, like through the holes, that thing, that's actually where the batteries are. It comes out. I'll show you that as well in a minute. Here's the back, pretty plain, you know, same deal. There's the activation switch. Just push this up. Get onto that later. You've got this here. I'm not sure what it's meant to represent, this like gold thing. I think it's meant to be the belt clip maybe, because you know it kind of looks like one. But yeah. And then the pommel is just basically red, little scuff marks. You got all your copyright stuff there. At least they haven't printed it in white and it's in black, so you know it doesn't really show up that well. And then here we've got the cross guard. Well, technically not a cross guard, it's where like all the excess energy goes, because he has a cracked kyber crystal. Oh no, sorry, don't Sith have synthetic ones? I'm not sure, to be honest. You know, I've been watching this channel recently, 2 channels actually. The Stupendous Wave and Star Wars Theory, and I've been learning so much more about these films I thought I already knew so much about. I love Star Wars, but watching these videos, you know, because I don't read the books, I don't read the comics or anything like that, it really does improve your knowledge, you know. It's fun. So yeah. Yeah, that's how I learned about these. You know, they're not actually cross guards. They're not for dueling purposes, although they can be used for it. They're just so the excess energy can get out, otherwise it'd blow up. And then here you've got extra detailing along there, which looks nice, you know, just along the top. Looks cool. And you've got these like I don't know, burn marks here. And they're not the same on each side as well. They're pretty different as well as in like the thickness of certain colours. So it looks good, you know. It shouldn't be accurate on both sides. I think this could have been better with a few more mishmash colours. Another good channel I'd recommend, Cosplay Chris. He took one of these, not this, the toy version that like flicks open, and made the hilt look really good. And he also took a Stormtrooper E11 blaster, I think it's called, and did something similar to the barrel, and it just looked fantastic. These are also metal, by the way. I watched a video where someone was complaining about the saber, saying these are really loose, so I checked them. Mine are very, very tight there, so I'm very glad about that. It's stiff as anything, so that's good. The activation switch is also not loose at all or anything, so yeah, I'm very pleased with that. But if I just show you the whole battery compartment thing, yep, you just essentially twist the pommel off. It's pretty easy to do, you don't need to get a screwdriver or anything. Yep. Comes off like so, as you can see. It's also metal, it's got a nice bit of weight to it. And then in here you can pull out your battery compartment, as you can see there. QC quality control, I don't know. This has got a fair bit of weight to it as well, and you can see all the detail here. It's plastic, but you know, it looks good. And you line this arrow up there with, you can just about see the yellow there on the bottom. Just about, you can see it. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Yeah, it's been the same ever since Master Replicas were making these. I never did pick up one of their lightsabers. I don't have anything Master Replicas actually made. No, wait, I do. What am I saying? I don't have anything Master Reflex made. I have their like scaled down 501st Legion Clone Trooper helmet. So, it's weird. You buy so much stuff you actually forget. Hang on. So I'll just bring that down so I can just screw this on a bit quicker. Yeah, I was saying you buy so much stuff you forget what you own. But oh well. Anyways, I'll tell you what we'll do now. We'll give it a little bit of the old light up action, shall we? Let's see how far back I can get. You know what I might just do actually, hang on. I know this is quite unprofessional, but I just want to try and get as much of it as I can in the shot. There you go. And wow, it does look crap on camera. It looks alright in person, but I have a bright light currently flashing, well not flashing, sorry, lit up. But yeah, you can see it looks cool. This goes first, then these go second, and let's give you a little bit of movement. That's light movement, like, you know, just basic waving, I suppose. And you've got your heavy movement, like, you know, swinging it. Let's try and give you some of the clash sounds. I think I only have like 2 different clash sounds, I'm not entirely sure. And then you get that lovely, so that's cool. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. What I'm going to do is pause the video, wait until it's dark out, and you know, since it's winter and it is currently what, 10 to 12, you know, I'll start filming again in about 4 hours, so yeah, come 4 o'clock it'll be dark. Yeah, so bear with me guys. Before I do that, actually, I just wanted to quickly show you this. This is a Ultimate Force FX lightsaber. These are like more meant for kids, you know, the hilts are plastic and whatnot. I did a review on this maybe 3 years ago? I can't remember, I think about 3 years ago. And as you can see, the hilt is a lot shorter. No, sorry, not the hilt, the blade. It just looks bigger, like almost the same size because the hilt's longer. This is the Darth Maul one. I, for the life of me, can't find my other one, but I do have it somewhere. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... There you go, there's that. Just to give you an example. And I'll tell you what I can also do as well, just kill some of the lights. Still doesn't look that good on camera. It only looks good at the top, and like the bottom bits just look terrible. And yeah, I can just like try my best to get this on. Okay, that's kind of embarrassing. I was expecting this one to look much nicer on camera, but apparently the cheaper version for £30 looks better. I'll tell you one thing though, in a dark room, this one looks good. This one looks amazing. Alright, once again, bear with me guys. Okay, hi guys, it is currently, I want to say 6:45. A little bit later than I expected, but it did get dark pretty early, and now I can demonstrate my lightsabers to you. Okay, so on the right hand side of the screen you will see the Ultimate FX, and on the right hand side, on the right hand side you'll see the Ultimate FX Darth Maul. On the left hand side of your screen you will see the Kylo Ren Force FX. Yeah, can't do it with my left, like most things. So as you can see, that's what they look like in the dark. I currently can't see the camera, so I'm going to go inside and check because it is bloody freezing. Alright, bear with me guys. Okay, I know you can't see anything at all now, but I just quickly went in, reviewed my footage, and once again it looked like the Darth Maul Ultimate Effects, which is £30 and designed for kids, looks much better on camera. It doesn't in person though. Anyway, I thought maybe because, you know, I couldn't actually make the camera focus or anything, that's why it didn't look as good. So now I'm gonna just turn on the Kylo. Okay, here we go. Try and focus in. Yep. It looks piss poor on camera. Maybe it's just my camera, but that's what that looks like. And then here we have the one designed for kids. I'd like to once again reiterate that. Okay, I'll give you my final words now. Just give me a second. Okay then, finally, to end the video, I'll just give you my overall thoughts. The price, normally like 220-ish. For that price, I don't really think it's worth it. For 88, or anything between 88 and 180-ish maybe, something like that. Yeah, you're getting it for the right price. And I just want to quickly demonstrate the stand, as you can see there, which I hate, as you need to have the saber in the perfect spot for it to balance. And what I'm going to do now is pause it and then show you what it's like the other way. Okay, and this is what it's like on the other way, as you can see, like that. I hate this one even more, as there's absolutely nothing gripping the saber and it can topple over extremely easily. If it move ever so slightly forward, like say, oh wait, it does alright this way, but if the wire is up, then I think the wire kind of holds it in place. Hang on. See? Doesn't want to bounce. So to display it like this, you need the wire to be facing downwards, and it looks much cooler with the wire showing. And I just hate these stands because you can't mount them. Well, you've got these here, but even then, if you mount it sideways, I would assume there's a lot of strain being put on the blade. I suppose you can mount it going downwards, but then you need adequate clearance on the top in order to pull the whole lightsaber out. But yeah, I hate the stand, love the lightsaber. For £88, can't complain too much, but I like complaining. I very much wish they'd use the old stands, but oh well. I'm planning on buying like a samurai sword rack and having it mounted on that. It'll look a lot nicer than this cheap clear plastic one at least. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, take care.